Before you spend hours chat grinding to get into Kaizen 2, here's everything you need to know before hopping on and getting your ass beat. Some of you may be asking, what is Kaizen 2? Kaizen 2 is a PvP heavy, closed community, but soon to be public Naruto based permadeath Roblox game. Now this game is not for the weak, and if you're retarded and somehow don't enjoy community driven events with actors, rich and in-depth lore, with tons of roleplay elements, then Kaizen 2 might not be for uncultured swines like yourself. Now for people who actually can think for themselves and didn't click off when they heard the word permadeath, if you're looking for a competitive game to reinvigorate that fire into your life and also make you rage and feel hatred like never before, then I can confidently say Kaizen 2 is for you. Now you may be wondering what the Kaizen 2 grunt experience is like. Let me tell you. So first, when you spawn in, you're gonna have a random hair color, a random face, and a random clan. Now this is subject to change in the village arc, but for now this is how it is. But if you're unhappy with your character's in-game appearance, you can go and spend 15k in-game currency for rerolls, or you can spend your hard-earned money like I did and spend $35 in the first day, and then later 6.4k Robux. Yeah, I lost my fucking mind, and I'm still chopped. But let me go ahead and explain the early game grind to you niggas and niggettes. So as a low rank, you'll be cycling through multiple missions like deliver the scroll, hand sign rituals, bandit camp. You don't want to do bandit camp. Deliver the supplies, deliver the scroll, escort the farmer, and rescue the shinobi. Your EXP bar will be made up of two sections: village relations and world EXP. Certain missions give certain EXP. The hardest one to get will be village relations EXP. You can get village relations from rescue the shinobi, invasions, and world events where NPCs randomly spawn in and start fighting each other and you have to grip them. And you can also get village relations EXP from expeditions, which is basically kind of like rank, like you queue up against another person and each of you get a task, but most of the time everyone just fights each other. Missions like these, deliver the scroll, is how you get world EXP. Each mission you do will give you rewards if you have the outpost of that region that you're doing the missions in claimed, and each region has different scroll drops. I would say the fastest way to progress as a low rank is just to get with your village, find some higher ranks in your village who are willing to boost you and feed you grips, and just spamming expeditions over and over. It'll give you the best loot and the most EXP, and from there it's wraps. With that being said, let's talk about the core gameplay. First, we gotta talk about the combat. Now I can't lie, this is probably the best, and I mean the best combat I've ever played on Roblox, and it's also probably the hardest. I be on this bitch getting my fucking salad tossed. Like, this game actually has a learning curve, and if you're not willing to put in the time to get good at it, then you're just gonna be taking monkey BBC all day. Trust me, take it from a guy who's fucking trash at the game. But let me talk about specifics. So this game is not parry slop. The defensive mechanics include block buffering, substitution, perfect dodging, and dodge canceling. A lot of you probably don't know what block buffer means, so to keep it short, the game has stun decay on M1s, so you can usually dash out or block after about 2 M1s. But basically, movement in this game is everything. Now let's talk about weapons. So everyone is going to start out with fists, but you can get 10 weapon fragments in order to make a starter weapon. Starter weapons include katana, tanto, and greatsword. To unlock other weapons, you're going to need to do expeditions or events, so you can unlock those weapon blueprints and then take those weapon blueprints to the blacksmith NPC. To unlock weapon skills, you're going to need to get weapon skill scrolls, which drop from expeditions and I believe events. But once you get those, you can just pop them, and each weapon skill costs 1 SP inside the skill tree, and you'll receive 1 SP per rank up. But let me tell you guys how to get jutsu. So jutsu comes in 3 different categories. 1 is tier 1, 2 is tier 2, and 3 is tier 3. To get tier 1 jutsu scrolls, you're just gonna do simple missions on the map. To get tier 2 scrolls, it's the same thing, but for tier 2 and for tier 3, you're gonna need to be tuning rank or above to get them dropped. In tier 3 scrolls, you're gonna need to grind expeditions to get those. And tier 1 jutsus will cost 1 SP, tier 2 jutsus will cost 2 SP, and tier 3 jutsus will cost 3 SP. Also, you'll spawn with 2 affinities, and you can use any jutsu outside of those affinities. Just if you do, they will cost you more chakra. And if you're unhappy with those affinities, then you can acquire a element reroll from expeditions, or you can pay for one. But let's talk about the clans and balancing. So yes, like every game, some things can go unchecked, but I want to put heavy importance on this game is still in testing, and with over 30 clans and more to come, I think it's pretty reasonable to say say, yeah, sometimes shit is broken. Nara, Oribe, Amagiri, Hyuga, Kuretsu. Now I'm a grunt, and I've been pretty busy recently, so I haven't been able to test out all the updates, but those are things that I've just encountered recently that I thought were a bit overtuned. But the good thing is, the game has a big balancing team, and they have a council inside of each village which discuss the certain buffs and nerfs that should happen to the clans that are inside their village. And the game has frequent maintenance to fix these things, and almost daily updates. Clans are always getting reworks and new additions, so there's almost never any clans that are just getting left in the dark. And thank fucking God there is no pay to win aspects in this game. No specs are being sold. Everything Linda does for this game is out of passion. If you don't know who Linda is, that's the owner. So what are my final thoughts? Should you try Kaizen 2? Yes, I think you should. In my opinion, Kaizen 2 is probably the best fucking Roblox game I've played in a while. I mean, this platform has just been piled with nothing but dog shit, copy and paste, a One Piece game, Kaizen update. Like, are we fucking serious? And just parry slop. So yes, I think you should play Kaizen 2. So get that ass chat farming in the Discord down in the description now. But before we end the video, I want to ask you guys to please like and subscribe, and make sure you leave this video on in your browser, replay it over and over, bro. I need to get monetized. I need those watch hours, please. Like, I'm over here missing some lore events on K2 because of my fucking job.